Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. You guys, we've got some crafting to do this morning. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I thank you for coming back and coming to see me here on the channel. I'm so very grateful for you and grateful that you're here. I am getting out some supplies today for some, I've got these little, whatchamacallits, these, specimen slides. That's what they're called. I'm trying to think. And I cut a few of them out the other day, and I thought these would be super cute. I found these dried flowers in my stash. These I had gotten for when I was doing more of the resin pouring stuff, and I just wasn't enjoying it, and I never used them. And I thought these are great colors. Look at these colors to go with this. So let's make some slides out of them. These were just my scrap papers. This was an old folder. And then this was a paper that I made with texture and embossing powder and ink. And there was a video with this one. But I thought, let's play with that one too, because the colors will bring something into it. And I thought it might just be fun to just play. So I grabbed those. And I'm going to grab some of my favorite inks here that are in my drawer. The ones that I keep here stashed close by because I use them so much. And we're just going to play. So we're going to make these slides and see what we can come up with. So I'm glad you're here, you guys. It's what is today? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, and right now it is a sunny, beautiful day. It's a little chilly. I had to remind myself what month it was because I woke up and I was like, it is cold in this house. I have had no heat on for the last couple days and haven't needed it. But this morning, my little tootsies are cold. So I turned the heater back on a little bit. Not too high. It's not that cold. See, aren't these gorgeous? Look at this flower. Look at that. Obviously, I haven't taken them out yet since I just opened the package. Aren't they beautiful? I just think we can make something gorgeous to put into this journal to add those in there. So let's start with the papers first because I just had to dig into those. They're so pretty. All right, we're going to be doing some inking. We're going to be doing, I cut up some, I've got these spools too. I don't know if we'll do these yet this morning, but I pulled them out just in case we have some time or, you know, get inspired and, you know, just in case. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do to these is the problem. I guess we'll start, I think I have my sponge here. We'll start with inking the outsides. Hopefully I'll be led to, I mean, it doesn't need much because specimen slides, you know, they're just simple, right? They should have something kind of stamping on them. And actually, I think I have a stamp that's, I might have a stamp that says specimen on it in those sets that I have over there. I should look at those. Because I bet I do. I bet I do. So I did do some die cutting the other day when I wasn't feeling up to recording and got some pieces cut out. So I have some things to play with, which is nice. This needs to fold there, it looks like. I haven't made these yet, so this was the first time I've used this die set. Some fun with it. Even more fun if these turn out. I need to get some brads out too. I'd like to put some brads in those little spots, I think. I didn't fold that right, so I'm going to fight with it for just a second. See if I can get the next one fold it a little better. So what are you guys working on? It's, you know, Easter's the next holiday. We're right there next to Valentine's Day. So if you haven't made your Valentine's yet, yeah, better hurry. I need to cut those too because they didn't cut with the die. I had my my little cutter next to me, and so I was using that one. And these were slightly bigger on that, so that didn't cut quite right because, you know, I had them on the wrong machine. Now, if I would have turned it around and finished it, it would have done just fine, but stamps. I don't need to do the inside, but I didn't. So, cut those out. There we go. So these go, these are okay. All right, good. I'm so mad I folded that wrong. It's bugging me. But I don't want to ruin the rest of it by fighting it too much. So I guess I'll just ink it and call it a day. Okay, let's see if I can fold this one correctly. The little groove is right there. It's just I didn't catch it right. Unless that's how they're supposed to be. Is that how they're supposed to be? Well, that one's kind of like that too. Maybe they're supposed to be like that. Well, that bugs me just a little. Nah, I think I did it wrong. That's okay. I didn't do it wrong. I just didn't fold it quite right. Okay, and then this one. I'm curious how this one's going to turn out with all the color. And because it's got the embossing powder on it, it's a lot thicker. But it's going to... See, that one folded that way too. Maybe they're supposed to be like that. Maybe they're supposed to be... I don't know. It's okay. It's fine. I'm wondering how the color will stick on there. Because it's got that embossing on it. Here, just do that. We're going to glue it shut anyway. But even if it doesn't stick very well, I think it'll stick enough, you know. I just want to dingy it up. Get those edges. Cute! I like it. Okay, so let's put this aside for now. What's next? We need I've got, excuse me, I'm drinking my cold coffee over here. I have got some pieces that I cut. This is the inside piece. That's not the piece I wanted. It's here, though. There we go. These on silver. So I figured we could put this over the top. So I don't need to put anything there, per se. Do I like that? I need to grunge it up too as well. That's redundant. Okay. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure I do. I could just put the plain one on there. And then I know this is supposed to go over it. What do I want to do here? I think I'm overthinking it is what I'm doing. And I know that. Here's what I want to do though. I want to darken this up a little bit more because then I won't need to darken that card as much. I think as far as stamping the outside of it, I don't think it really needs much because I think it might detract a little bit, but maybe not, but maybe not. So I do have at least two of those. Good morning, Cash. And I'm going to slightly swipe over that just to get a little color. I don't know what stamp set that is. Anybody, can you tell me? Probably field notes, right? Or something that I don't have. Oh, let's see. I also know I have some of those stamps here on my desk. This one went, there's a number. Would that fit in there? it would barely fit in there. I could cut off a number or two. I could use those numbers and put them in there. I could do, let's see, type slide. Number 509. I could do something like that. I never noticed that identification card stub. Never noticed that. I could do... Alright, let's see here. Let's cut this again and get that identification card out. You're probably wondering why I'm cutting this. Well, because I bought the cheap version, that's why. And I need to go back and get the other one because this is just not working out. I don't like this at all. They stamp well, but this is a pain. And I really like to not have to do that. So I'm thinking if I can fit identification card, I don't need stub, but I don't want to cut it apart because it would be just this tiny word. I can fit that across the top. And then, let's see if I can get this back on here. Sort of, at least. Let's try to get... I think I'll just use the ones I have cut. So we'll use this number on here, and I will dummy up those last... If I put that other card over, piece over it, I think it'll cut that off right there, which is perfect. Yeah, okay. So let's find my stamp block. Here's one. This might actually be a stamp I can use too. And I'm going to actually use scorched timber because I don't want black, but I don't want brown, but I don't want black, but I don't want brown. And I know some of you will understand that. That works. We're just going to put that same number on both of these. Perfect. All right, and then, why did I only do two? I've got 3 cards out here. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put the orange and yellow flowers in here. I don't think that'll look nice. I think that would look kind of funny. Don't you? I mean, I could put some of those, I suppose. That would be pretty. Okay, we'll do that. We will do that. Let's see if I can get stub not colored. Be careful. I'm very, very careful. I can get it. Identification card. Nice. Let's do that way again. Beautiful. Now this one, I'm not sure how it's going to go because it's got the embossing fluid or the embossing on it. So embossing is slippery, so I don't know if it's going to hold the ink, but we're going to try. We're going to see how it does. And I'm not going to try wiping it just yet because I don't want to wipe off the wet. Okay, so let's just tap that off on this paper. I don't really care. Let's try this number. Oh, I already did the number. I need one more though, don't I? there's another silver. I need one more little background piece. Do I have another one? Of course I don't. Of course I don't. That would be too easy. I have the bowl right here. Let's see. This is what I worked on the other day. Some of these are cut aparts that were already in my box that I need to use, and some of them I cut out. So I was kind of theming it towards the sewing journals. There's one. So I've got a lot of pieces in here. But I was specifically trying to cut certain ones so that we could have some fun. Let me put this on the other end. It's a little less awkward. Here, and I'm going to do like I did with the other one and just cut that 0 out. Sort of. I didn't really, but put that across there. They'll all three have the same number. I don't care. And got a little inky-doo on there. Let's just use a scrap and wipe it. There. Okay. How fun is that? Let's see if this stayed on there. Yeah, it's gonna wipe. Yeah, see, it's gonna wipe off a little bit. But you know what? That adds to the grunginess a little bit, so that's okay. I'm all right with it. Let's go ahead and ink. Oh, I didn't ink this one either. Just to get some of that brightness out. I'll go ahead and glue these down. So today is another day off. I've got a lot of my lizard cleaning done yesterday and rearranging. So that's been taken care of. I feel better about that. But still, as always, I've got a lot to do today. I'll pick and choose the priorities, but you know, no work today. So that's good. Which is really good because I have a splitting headache and I don't know why. I don't know why. I need to find some. Probably the stress of the last couple of days is just a bit much. So, had some weird dreams last night. There's one, I can't remember what it is though. For the life of me, and I was thinking I need to remember that because it was my boss was in it. I was like, why in the world? Hey, and that pen actually worked really well to keep my glue from sticking shut. So yay, yay, yay. This one I need to also kind of color. I think I'm going to go a little darker with this. I need to grunge it just a bit because it's pretty shiny. We'll just kind of tap, tap, tap. And I've got this scrapbook paper down here, and so I'm just kind of going on there. I would be on my glass mat, but it's in the living room. And somebody told me to annoy them, so I'm trying something different, Michelle. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that grunged it up decently, right? That helped. Oh, I could use diamond dots. Instead of using brads, I could use diamond dots on those. It would look like a little, I think that would work nice. It would look like little pinheads. They'd be shiny, but I think that's okay. I think that would be all right. We'll see. I don't want it to be too fancy because, you know, it's not what we're going for here. How's that? That's cute. Yep, I like it. I like it. I thought I was going to do some stamping all over these, but I guess not. If I put this little tag down here. It really doesn't need a lot. Very simple project. You know, if you don't have the dies, these would be easy to cut out too. I mean, you just need basically a rectangle. And a rectangle, and then cut this out. You could use an X-Acto knife or scissors and cut this out. And then a little hole in each corner. And then these two little divots up there. That's pretty simple. I mean, the die makes it even easier, but, you know, you could do it even without. And it would be really cute. Or just make a rectangle and fold it in half. You don't have to do all the fancy anything. And they'd be super cute. Okay, so here's what I need to do to make these little windows. Now, do I want to put something on the back? I'm kind of thinking about putting some script on the back. I feel like I want something back there. And I'm thinking maybe just this. It's the right size. It would just be really light. So I think we're going to do that. Should I do it in a different color? I won't. Well, I could use. No, let's just do brown. Let's just not get fancy with it. Let's just, you know, not brown, not black. A little scorched timber. Let's just do that. And I don't need to go heavy, just light. That's perfect. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Yep. Okay. That's what I wanted. Even with postmark there, it's just a little something. Nothing fancy. Just, let's see what sticks on this one. Probably not a lot. But that's okay, because there's a lot of embossing on there, so it's probably not going to stay on there, and that's okay. Look, it says correspondence at the top. How cool is that? I didn't even notice that, but it's perfect. All right. Let's set that aside. Now on these two, because, well, I could do it on this one too. Ah, that ink's going to smear. Actually, let's go ahead and smear that, and let's just get it over with. Figure out what's going to stick and what's not. See, not a lot. And that's all right. It's okay. And actually the correspondence kind of stuck up there. So I'm going to use, where's those numbers? Where's those numbers? I have that strip of numbers back over here somewhere. Ooh, maybe I should use this one. Checked. Let's use this one. Getting all excited. I'm like, yeah, buddy. I'm going to use archival green. This archival, it's fern green. And I think I want this one on the back. Like that. Except I did it upside down again. Wait, what? Do you guys see what I see? It's not upside down, it's backwards. How is that? How is that backwards? No, it's not. It's upside down. I'm a dork. I'm reading it backwards because it's upside down. What is my brain doing? I'm tired. No, I'm not. I just woke up. It's not backwards. It's not upside down. Or it was upside down. Okay, put this one on there too. Let's see if it's, I don't know if it'll stay. That's okay if it doesn't, but that added a little something to it, didn't it? Okay. So archival. Anything else we should put on there? Probably. I'm kind of thinking about this one, because this would fit perfectly too. Or am I just overdoing it? No, I really like that message though. Let's make sure it's right side up. Come on, brain. It goes this way. And this one I'm actually going to do in black. It won't work on the blue. It's too small, but it will work down here. It'll look like small print, like it's... And that's perfect. Okay. All right, that's enough of those. Now let's figure out, before I put the flowers and stuff in here, if we're going to put brads in here or if we're going to put the diamond dots, because once it's closed, it's going to look funky if I try to put brads in there. Now, are these brads too big? What are these brads? There's some itty bitties in here. Looks like these are all sizes. Let's check this out. Let's see what we've got. Got these tiny ones. Maybe we just put these on. I need one more. I only need one more. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. All right. And I'm going to need my punch, my buried crocodile. It's not buried, it's in here. It's in this one. Ugh, you guys. Oh. I just had a craft lunch. I did. I tried really hard to... You know, I feel like, it's funny because I feel like I'm getting somewhere cleaning, but then it feels like it's worse. I just don't understand how this happens to me. And I say to me, but I don't really mean to me because it just, I don't understand how it happens. Hang on, I'm going to get a smaller one. I think this one will be better. This is a itty bitty hole punch. Tiny, tiny, but it's perfect. It's exactly the right size. Maybe not for the brads, but it is for this. It fits right in there. Look at that. Look at that. It feels good to be using my stuff up, though. I mean, that's for sure. That's what I've been doing, is just using up my scraps lately, finding things as I'm truly cleaning, finding things I forgot about. I haven't had to go shopping for anything. Doing some of the projects I've been wanting to do. Yep, I've been wanting to make these for a while. So it's been nice to be able to do that. Got my dollhouse downstairs, that one that I got at the thrift store, and I want to start working on that today. I'll be taking some before and after pictures and just, you know, progress pictures of it. If anybody's interested, I'll probably post them on, well, I'll probably do some of the work on video, but I'll probably mostly be keeping up with that in, how come that one didn't work? In the community tab. There we go. It's fighting me somehow. Still need to wipe that checked off and see what's stuck there. Should we see? Oh, most of it stayed. That's awesome. Most of it stayed on there, and where it didn't, it stained. So that's kind of cool. All right, so we've got that. Now, you know, that's going to be clear, and unless I fill it with flowers, it's going to be, that's where I should be stamping it. Let's put some vintage photo back there. Make it kind of darker. I think I will put some print back there too. This one already has some, so maybe I don't need to put it on this one. a little bit too, but I don't think you can see it through. Can you? A little bit. This one, yeah, but you know what? I think I'll still stamp it with the other. I'm going to do it with this one. Since that's on the back, we'll use a scorched timber. And I just stuck my fingers in it. What's that about? Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not going for perfection here. We're going for grunge and fun. That's what we do around here. Grungy fun. Grungy fun. There we go. Okay, put that back. Not black, not brown. That one was juicy. Okay. This is so fun, you guys. Okay, now we're going to put, not that, I'm going to drink some more coffee. Now we're going to put, I had these squares, the acetate that I cut and I brought over here. And weird thing is, I don't see them now. It's really hard to find acetate on your desk when you have other things on your desk. Did you guys ever notice that? Oh, I found another one. I have this one too. Probably do this one later though. See that one folded nicely? We'll do that one later. Acetate, that's to the stamps. This is a bag. That's not it. Come on. Why are my eyes failing me? I had it with the flowers, but I moved the flowers so I could show you. Oh, and they're falling out. They're falling out. I'm going to lose them. Come here. Come here, little flower. Come here, little... Oh, that's really pretty on that stamp. Oh my gosh, they're so fragile. Tweezers. Come here. Come here, little flower. Come here, little flower. I can't pick it up. There we go. That's probably underneath this stamp. Nope, it's not under that stamp, but there's another flower. Boy, they're really getting out. Out and about. Oh my word, you guys. You guys. Hit me. Hit me, hit me. Alright, I'm going to come back in a minute when I find the acetate. Be right back. Do you guys remember when I said I'm going to move the acetate over here so I don't lose it? And then I lost it? It's right here. Right where I put it. Okay. Right where I put it for safekeeping. That's how that works. Okay. Well, I got it now. I feel silly. So, I think I can get one card off of each of these if I do it right. So we'll cut this in half. Let's see. Let's see how that goes. It is about 3 1/4 wide. So let's go to 1 1/2, just over 1 1/2. Should be fine. So that should be widthwise, right? Yup, and that barely works. Oh my gosh, that was close. That barely works, but I can probably cut this in half again, and that's the same. So 3, let's see, 3 1 1/2, just over, which would be right there. And have these big enough. The reason you need 2 is because you got to... Oh, no, wait. You know, I say that, but you don't. You only need 1. Because we can put this here and then glue the flowers to the back. And this is just the window. Yeah, okay. Well, let's put a little glue around here. Make this happen. Let's put the windows on and then we'll do the flowers. Is really killing me. I think I'm gonna have to find find some headache medicine here. It's not from lack of caffeine. All right, let's put that there. And I'm going to just hold it there for a minute. Barely Art glue works pretty well for acetate, but you do have to hold it in place for a little bit, just a little bit. And if you don't want it to show, it works even better if you smear it first before you apply instead of droplets. I actually have some on my finger, so it's going to stick on there. Make sure that's clean, because once we glue it shut, we won't be able to open it again, obviously, because we glued it shut. Alright, so that'll give us that nice cute little window. And I love that printing in the back. That would be something cute right there, just like that. So let's put something back there. Let's put, I kind of want to place them before I am sure, but I wanted to do like a light piece, like something like this in there. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And then let's put another little something. Maybe this orange little, I know you guys can't see what I'm choosing from. I'm sorry. This little orange one. Something like that. And then I think if we can, I want to put something up here. Maybe even just a little leaf. Maybe just a leaf sticking up. And I might have to break one of these other plants up. Oh, look how cute that is. Just to put that leaf in there. But that's fine. Let's put that sticking out. Okay. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Ugh. So fragile. Just want to stick this down underneath there. Some glue there. Don't have to put much because it's not going to get handled, so they're pretty much going to be just stuck down. Wah! Little tiny flower broke off. Okay. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look how beautiful that is. Oh. I'm all proud of myself. Like, yay, I did it. I did something cool. I hope you guys will give this a try. Even, like I said, even if you just use rectangles, you don't have to have the die set. Just use rectangles and cut them. You could use the, you know, if you don't have acetate, you can use packaging from your kitchen. I might want to use tape around the edges of this. We'll see. If it doesn't stick real well, I'll get some tape, double-sided tape. Because I've got this big old box of a swap for Michelle, from my sister, sitting here on my desk, and it's just like, it's like overloaded. It's like ready to fall. I haven't sent her anything in a long, long time, so her box just keeps getting fuller and fuller and fuller. I need to get another box. This is darling. And then we're going to add, I'm going to add a jump ring to this side so it can be hung. And I'll probably use some chain. I think that's what we're going to do with this one. Yep, yep, yep. I love this. Look at that. It's darling. Holy cow. I'm so glad I made this. I'm going to be making a bunch of these. I feel it in my future. I'm thinking for spring, get some different colored flowers. I may need to order some because I don't think I have any more. I think these are the only dried ones I have. But how fun is that? I may need to add some to Michelle's box. It's like every time I make something cool, I'm like, oh, I got to share this with Michelle. We gotta inspire Michelle. She's got so much on her plate. Sometimes she just does not get the time to craft like she wants to. So I try to inspire her as much as I can. As much as I can. I love my sister. At this point, she's my chosen sister. Love her to pieces. You guys need to go check her out. Go check her out if you don't know Michelle. Crafty Ruse Michelle Summer. I shout her out. I try to shout her out as often as I can because I know she wants to grow her channel too. So if you hear me talk about her, it's partially because I love her. Partially because I think you will too. And partially because she's just amazing. Alright, we could pick any colors in this one. I do want to put this Japanese maple. I'm pretty sure this is Japanese maple because that's what my Japanese maple looks like when in the fall. I kind of want to put this one back here. Of course, I'll cut off the edges to add some of that color. And then what do you think? Put this one maybe there. That one there would be pretty. Something like that. Is that too much? I don't think so. Okay, now let's see if I can get it back in there because it all slid. That stem is a little bit much because it's in the way. We'll just break that off. We're not going to see it anyway. And then let's see. Put this in there. That'd be right. Right about there. Okay. So mark that spot. Don't need much. Just right there-ish. Fold it. Let's see. Make sure. Yep. And then this little dude. I want more in the middle. Like that. Something like that. Maybe over off to the side just a little more. Yes, like that. Now let's cut these edges off so I can glue it shut. Alright. How wonderful is that? I'm going to actually cut that just a little more. Okay. Just a bit there. Shut that one up and hold it down. I love the blue one. I love the blue one. That's so pretty. And you know, with the blue and that turned kind of a pink color instead of more orange in the color combination, didn't it? I like that a lot. I like this one too. Look at this. Look at that. This was fun. This was fun. I really hope you guys will try it. I'm having a blast. And I only have one more. It's almost over. No. All right. So I need, I have this piece. Cut this one in half. What did I say? This is 3 1/4. Right there-ish. I'm going to be cutting some more of these out because I don't want to stop. Of course, I'm not going to do it on camera because, you know, I don't want to bore you to tears. But I think I'm going to make even more. Just have them in my stash. Build up my stash. I think I'm going to make some more colored ones too, because that's my favorite one. It's gorgeous. It's not traditionally, you know, that's not how I would think traditionally we would do them. But didn't it turn out amazing? I think so. I think I'm going to be adding color. That is so unlike me. Where'd that leaf come from? Okay, get that as clean as I can. These pieces of acetate have been in a scrap box, so they're not exactly perfect. They're a little scratched up and a little damage to them. Oh, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. I want to put... Now I want to kind of save my white colored ones for the color. That's not even going to show. I won't try to... But if I put all this green back there, it would. That killed me just now to break that, but it would show there. But that's the star right there. That's the star of the show. Right there. Is that good? I feel like it needs a little orange something something. Maybe I could put one of these in there too. Just a little bit up. So fragile. They're so fragile, I want to whisper when I use them. Okay, so I've got a picture in my head. I know that wasn't it, but I got a picture in my head. So I know where it needs to go. Ish. This one needs to go here. These, I'm going to put the yellow in the back. I'm going to put the broken side towards, actually push this out a little bit. Oh, stay down there, buddy. And then this one, I think right there. And then this one, the cool thing about these two is that because flowers are not all the same, every one will look a little bit different. Even if you use the same flowers, the same kind of flowers. Look at that. Yep, I like that a lot. Okay, let's do it. I was all excited about the correspondence being up there, but when I close it, that doesn't show, does it? I just realized that. Just now. Doesn't show at all, because I have to cover that up. Alright, so I'll show you how I'm going to add the jump ring. And I think I'm going to add chain to it, because I think the metallic look is going to look the best with it. And I just have broken necklaces and stuff that I'm going to use. Actually, I think I have a strand of chain in there that I purchased, like a string of chain. I might use that. Okay, set these aside. I'm whispering again because I'm touching them. Set these aside for later. I'll be making more of these today. You better believe it. Okay, at least until I'm done with my acetate. Now, I'm going to put the jump rings on because I want you guys to see the finished project, what I'm aiming for. So, let me grab that. which is only right here. It's not far. Not far at all. And we're gonna, you know, as I say that, I think it's right here. Let me just grab this jar. It's like, as I say that, I think I have this other thing. But I don't want to stop the video again to go for that, because I don't need it. I've got this. Okay, so here's my thought. I'm going to punch another little hole in there with my little hole punch, my tiny hole punch, because that's what I do. And that's what we've been using. Right where the little hole is naturally on this die cut. See, that's marked right there. I'm just going to punch it there the best that I can. I'm addressing that today. I am addressing that issue today because I can't stand it anymore. I can't. I need some organization in my life. Okay. Tell you what, when your pets start going, not doing well, whatever, you start looking around, what can I do? What can I help? Because I couldn't help that situation at all. What can I do? All right, so I have this chain. This is the one I was talking about. It's a little shiny, but you know what? I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I don't know how to unshiny it. This is not broken jewelry. This is something I purchased, but it works well too. Although I really like the broken jewelry because I used it on here. I'm feeling like this is the color I want. And I know I have another piece of that. The question is, which box is it in? It's right here beside me. I know this because I was looking in this box. So, well, actually that's not the box. That's not it. That's not where it was. Alright guys, I'm going to put you on hold one more moment. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I didn't find the other end of this one. I cannot for the life of me remember where I found this. I mean, it's in my containers. And I remember the other piece of it because it's got rhinestones stuck to it. But I don't remember. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find it later when I don't need it anymore. But I found another necklace that this goes just perfectly. So we'll use this one. And I'm thinking I'm just going to pull this in 3 parts. Because it'll just come apart. There we go. And then we'll attach it. Easiest way to break a chain, just pull on it. I don't need eyelets in there because they're so small. Go. Isn't that cute? And then we can attach this into the journal. We could do this a lot of ways. You could make the chain shorter, make this just a little dangle on the journal. We could attach this to the binding and make it a bookmark, which is probably what I'm going to do. So there's lots of different ways you could use it. Oh, look, here's a piece of chain in here that would have worked just right. It's the same chain. I didn't know that was in there, or I would have just used that. Or did I just put that there? I think I just put that there. I probably just put that there. That would be why it's the same chain. Oh my gosh, my brain. It's the headache. I'm going to blame it on the headache. All right, there's that one. Cute. Do I get to like my own stuff? I definitely want to be excited about it. And I think these are going to tie into that journal really, really nicely. I know that the journal is sewing, but I think about my grandma when I think about that, because she loved sewing and she loved her garden, and it to me, they go together. The person that's gonna, you know, do one is gonna most likely love the other. So there we go. And this is the, like I said, this is the tassel that's going to go on the side. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this, with the blues on the different colors there. So this is the project for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. This was fun. And I hope that you'll get out your crafty supplies and make something beautiful today. Even if you make something different, that's okay. Spend some time on you. Take care of you. You're not good for anybody else unless you're good for you. So have a wonderful day. I hope you like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.